Hello, I am here with budget landmining today because real
Hello.
landmining was unavailable due to being incapacitated by drug consumption. And this is just a video to show this thing, which I made of real landmining, I don't know, however long ago. Well, not this in particular, but this is just some shit I brought up right now to demonstrate the concept. But basically it's a push limit detection, which means that these pistons, well actually more specifically this piston, because if you do it like this, then, you know, the top one still fires, but, so this piston down here only fires if there is push limit up here. So like, the idea of this is basically for tree farms, where you would have like some slime bar up here, which then whatever, and you have your dirt and your like dispensers and all that garbage. No, yeah, right. And then your logs grow, and like you try and detect, because you clock this was the dispensers. So it basically, and yeah, and then because the tree has grown, you would detect it, and then you would harvest the tree. And then when there's no longer a tree there, it wouldn't fire because it's not a push limit anymore. The only really important note about this is that you need to schedule. Oh, actually, well, I suppose, yeah, you need to schedule this tile tick here, like off this comparator, quite late, so that it happens after the tile ticks from the dispensers that use for bone meal on the sapling to turn it into a tree. Otherwise, it won't work. Well, no, it will work just one cycle late. Like if you do this, it won't work if you try and detect in the same game tick that the dispensers fire. It will never detect until one cycle after that. So you want to use a comparator. Basically, this works because you have this, right, yeah, you have that extended, and then this unpowers, and in the same tick, this powers, but you power this before this actually unpowers. Is it what? Because this unpowers in the block event phase, or like it schedules to retract in the first block event. So this retracts, like it's like the first piston action that happens is stuff retracting that was unpowered by non-piston components, so like repeater, tile tick. So this would be in first, like the first block event Q cycle, we would have this retracting, but because the push limit calculations, push limit calculations on this piston are done as soon as it gets updated, it actually calculates the push limit for itself extending like as if it was like this, even though when it actually tries to extend, it can extend, because you can see, right, like it can extend, but it actually calculates as if it was like that, see? Which is why if actually you remove those, then this happens. Because even though this gets updated and is powered, and is never blocked when it should be trying to extend, it will never try to extend. Because this powers it, updates it, it then schedules itself to extend. Or not extend actually, because it gets updated and it checks push limit above itself, notices, oh, there's a piston head here, I can't extend. So if you have these, so that's why it like what you need to have that's why the pistons at the front work. Because by default they don't extend. So it's directional, like one on that side extends, the other one. And this video is 4 times longer than it needs to be. Okay, thanks, bye.